Meta's Andromeda update has made one thing crystal clear, that if you want consistent performance across your B2B campaigns, you need creative diversity. And many companies are confusing creative diversity with changing a headline or tweaking the copy here and there. My name's Oliver, and I'm the founder of Ascension. And what we do is we partner with B2B SaaS and tech companies to help them build out scalable client acquisition systems of their own. And in today's video, we're going to walk through exactly what creative diversity actually is, how Meta deals with it alongside their new Andromeda update, and most importantly, we'll break down the systems we use at Ascension to maximize our clients' ROI in this new age of B2B advertising. So let's get started. The first thing we need to understand is the Andromeda shift. And the easiest way to think about it with the Andromeda update is Meta is no longer asking, who should I show this ad to? They're asking, which version of this ad should I put in front of this specific person? So if you give Meta 5 ads that are basically all the same thing with maybe a different headline and a tweak in the copy, that does not give them much to work with, which means they're going to show your prospect the same ad repeatedly, which is going to tank your performance and ruin your budget. And I've been preaching that creative diversity and your creative is your actual targeting for a very long time, but it's only recently that the algorithms are starting to catch up. That's why creative diversity matters more now than ever, because different decision makers are going to respond to different formats, and Meta's algorithm has optimized and been built for exactly that. So what does creative diversity actually mean? At its core, creative diversity is about filling your ad account with genuinely different ads. Different ads that resonate with different buyer personas, so Meta knows it can put the right ad in front of the right person at the right time in the buying sequence. Meta is now stopping advertisers from posting the same ad with just a different hook or caption in order to game the system. To keep things simple, we think of creative diversity in 4 main levers. And lever 1 is going to be persona. So that's going to be same product, different buyers. Let's say you sell a project management software. One buyer might be the VP of operations who uses the tool to track team productivity. The other might be the CEO who uses it to track project expenses. That's 2 different buyers buying the same solution for 2 different reasons. Lever 2 is going to be messaging. This is the different reasons somebody should buy your solution. That VP of operations, they buy because they need their team to hit deadlines and stop missing deliverables. The CEO, they buy because they want to know which projects actually make money and how they can maximize their profits. Same product, but different reasons to buy. Lever 3 is going to be the hook. So how do we grab these prospects' attention in the first 2 seconds? There are countless ways to do this. You can start with a bold question like, what if we could cut your project delays in half? Or a shocking stat that 73% of projects go over budget, or even just a visual pattern disruption to grab attention. It's all about pulling busy executives away from their feed and giving them a reason to stop and watch. Lever 4 is going to be the format. So this is how you actually package your message. You could use a customer talking about their results, a founder sitting down and explaining the solution, a simple text post breaking down key stats, or even showing a demo walking through the product. Think of this as the wrapper around your persona, your messaging, and your hook. If you think of creative diversity like their building blocks, it becomes super simple. Change the messaging, use a different format, and boom, you've got a new ad. With the Andromeda update, you need to change multiple elements for it to count as truly diverse. You can no longer just swap out the headline and call it a day. And here's our process for how we break that down simply at Ascension. First, we pick the persona and the messaging. Let's say we're targeting CFOs that want to reduce software costs. Next, we look at the format. We check what's worked well historically. If customer testimonials perform well, we might create a CFO walking through how they cut costs by 30%, a finance leader showing their ROI spreadsheet, or a side-by-side comparison showing before and after. Same message, same audience, different ways of delivering it. If that format doesn't work, then we change it. Maybe we try a founder video instead, just a data visualization graphic, or even a case study. Same message, same audience, different wrapper. And we test different hooks too. For the CFO testimonial, maybe we start with, we saved $240,000 last year with one simple change. For the founder video, we'll start with, most companies are overpaying for software. Here's how to fix it. Same persona, same messaging, different format, different hook. Now to scale creative diversity across your entire account, we need to switch everything up. Different persona, different messaging, different format. Are you starting to notice the pattern? It's not enough anymore to run the same ad with the same script and the same visuals over and over again while you're just changing the first line. Meta knows that trick and they don't reward it. You can use the same core message, but change who's delivering it, where it's being filmed, and how it's being packaged. Here's what actually works. Test different scripts in the same format, and then when you find a winning message, test that message across different formats. Make a founder video, a data breakdown, a customer testimonial. You know the message works. Now you're just giving Meta more options for more people. And that right there is why the old way of testing creatives doesn't work anymore. You can't just change the headline and expect magic. When you find a winning angle, go deeper. Expand it, change the format, genuinely give Meta 5 or 6 different options to serve the right ad to the right person at the right time. Different people like different things. Some executives prefer to hear from a customer, other executives prefer to hear from the founder. Regardless, they're both your ideal buyer, so make sure Meta has the message to put in front of them that's going to resonate the most. The one thing I need you to remember, and I want to make this very clear, Andromeda doesn't reward more ads, it rewards more diversity. If you want better performance on Meta, stop making tiny tweaks to the same ad and start making real strategic changes that gives Meta lots of options. And listen, if this sounds like a lot to manage while you're growing your own B2B tech company, click the link below and you can book a call with me personally. We build complete revenue engines for B2B tech companies, including high-performing ad creatives that generate qualified leads month after month. But if you have any questions overall, drop them in the comments down below. I'll be sure to respond to every single one. And if you are still here, be sure to hit like and subscribe. I look forward to talking to you guys soon.